Ik hoorde als ik zo begin van hi, ik ben Rick uit Amsterdam, is dat wat?
Ja, zeker. Tuurlijk.
Mag dat? Ja.
Moet je een soort van eenzelfde intro altijd hebben.
Zal ik dus gewoon dezelfde intro blijven doen van hoi, ik ben Rick uit Amsterdam, dit is mijn model, vertel wat over jezelf.
En wat wil je? Wat wil je als voor wat dat ik doe
Met je haar.
Ik bedoel, met haar weet je het waarschijnlijk.
Ja, precies.
Maar,
Do whatever you like.
Ja, cool. Thank you.
Okay.
It's often it's a question like how do you call it? What is the thing you don't like about your hair?
Dislike.
What do you think about hair?
What do I think about hair?
Yeah. What's hair for you?
For me or for the whole world speaking?
Okay, let's start with you.
For me, I don't know, I quite like my hair. I think it's it definitely defines you as a person, what kind of hair you get.
Mm-hmm.
And I like my hair like pretty wild, not because I'm wild, but just because I want to give up that vibe.
You want to give up the fight?
The vibe.
The vibe, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I think looking at someone's hair, you can know a lot about what a person is like.
Okay.
I don't know. You know, you always have like a group of people who have the same haircut,
Uh-huh.
and you know exactly what that group is like. So,
Yeah. It's like a tribe.
yeah.
Sometimes people, they belong to a kind of tribe.
Yeah. Don't you have like that? Someone comes in and you know exactly what kind of hair they want to get.
Yeah, that's true. And that's also a thing I learned my team. It's like you have this kind of communication with people without talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
So you look at them, what kind of shoes they wear. Did they come on a bike or with a car? They are like relaxed when they come inside, or they have busy. They look at the watch and they say, "Okay, I'm in a hurry."
Yeah.
They both have different haircuts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's absolutely a thing. I think it's important.
Yeah.
But it's good to hear, or funny, or whatever. It's interesting to hear that you have the same thing. So if you look on school to, the students on the school, you can recognize your own tribe, or. I know a little story when Jet was like, how old were you? When you had to wear a dress.
With
Hockey.
Sinterklaas. Oh, God, I'm not sure. I think like 11.
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing was that Jet played hockey. Started when she was?
7.
7. And after a couple of years wearing just like shorts, there was like a little, was it a rule or?
No, our neighbor said to me like you have to wear a skirt because otherwise you can't play in the C, which is the higher team. And I was like, well, I don't want to wear a skirt, but he said I had to, which eventually wasn't a rule at all. He just didn't like the fact that I was wearing some pants.
Shorts?
Shorts, yeah. And so we bought a skirt, and I was like crying on the stairs, I think, because I really, really didn't want to wear it.
Now what I did is I sent you up to your room and I said to you, you just put on the skirt,
Yeah.
and then we will see. And then you came down and it was like the most unhappy girl on earth. You were looking, and I was looking at you and I said, give me that skirt. And I took a scissor and just cut it in like 6 pieces. And then we said, this is the last skirt you're ever gonna put on if you don't want to.
And I'm now hockeying in a skirt for over 5 years or something.
Exactly.
Wasn't a very good financial decision.
Oh,
There goes.
that doesn't matter.
Yep.
And what do you think about skirts now?
With hockey, I don't care. I mean, they're quite like have a nice texture to them. It's nice to wear it because there's also like little pants under it. So it's not like you can just sit you can man spread and nobody will look at you different. The only thing about the shorts were that there were pockets in them and you could do your mouth guard in it. And now you have to put your mouth guard in your sock, which
Yeah,
isn't
yeah, yeah,
very
yeah.
refreshing. But
Yeah, it's interesting if you talk about hair and clothes and the way you can communicate with that.
But sometimes it's really different though. Sometimes someone is like wearing something and you think, whoa, I would never wear that in my life, and this is probably like a high class bitch, and you talk to them and they're like the nicest people ever.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I was thinking about
The
too. It's like,
catfishes
yeah, sometimes you make like a, how do you call it?
assumption.
Yeah. And then you talk to people or you meet them and then it's totally different than you thought. Can you hold this for me, please? Yeah.
Hopla.
I forgot my clips. So
Terrible.
sometimes you have to use, like,
Use your clients.
help me with a hand.
Help me with them.
Yeah, help me with a, yeah. That's in Dutch, isn't it?
Same with like, you always have like different words in Dutch and English, but
Mm.
my favorite is handshoe.
It's glove.
Yeah, it's glove. but
Ah,
we
yeah,
say
yeah, yeah,
handshoe.
yeah. Okay, we are finished.
Finito.
Okay, I'm ready. What I did is I didn't cut anything of the length. The only thing I did is like using my scissor and mostly the blade to get some air in it and more texture. The result is some more movement and rawness in it. So this is the result of the cutting. It takes about 2 weeks to really fit, like, feels natural. So this is not the end result. I'm gonna ask yet, can you make me a picture in like 2 weeks? And then the hair will fall in its natural way and then you will see the result. Okay, thank you for looking and enjoy. Bye bye.